So according to new reporting from CNN and other sources, Matt Gaetz is basically hiding away while he's at Congress. He basically refuses to go to his own congressional office, and he's taking side entrances and back entrances into all of his committee meetings because he doesn't want any reporters to see him. Because Matt Gaetz knows that if anybody asks him a question and he answers honestly, he's going to look awful. And so he's been hiding away. We already talked about it, how he basically fleed a reporter from CNN a few days ago. And now that he's back full time on the Congress floor, you're really seeing him show, what his priorities are. That he's not willing to be seen by the media. That he's not willing to actually face accountability that could be broadcast to people all over the country, and indeed people back in his own district. But what's really crucial in all of this is that he hasn't been fully quiet. It's not like Matt Gaetz is hiding away 100%. He's been writing editorials and op-eds and all sorts of articles about how Biden and the Democrats are infringing upon the Second Amendment. He's been trying to argue that this is some sort of socialist takeover. And crucially, he just signed on yesterday to join the America First caucus launched by Marjorie Taylor Greene and Gosar and some other people. And it's crucial to note that this caucus is deeply, extremely right-wing. I'm not going to go break down all the details because you can get that from other sources, but essentially it calls for the end of non-white immigration. It talks about embracing Anglo-Saxon traditions, Anglo-Saxon values, Anglo-Saxon architecture, saying that if we do take any immigrants, they don't only have to be, good, productive members of society, but they have to be willing to respect those Anglo-Saxon traditions. It is a white nationalist caucus. It is. That's what it is. They will not call it that. Marjorie Taylor Greene today has already tried to do damage control, saying her words have been taken out of context. But that's what it is. And Matt Gaetz signed on to it. He said, I'm proud to join MT Green, that's Marjorie Taylor Greene's account, in the America First caucus. We will end war, stop illegal immigration, and promote trade that is fair to American workers. This is just a hit piece from the America Last crowd in big media, big tech, and big government. Look, that's not true. If you read the document they put out, again, Green is saying it's a fake news document, but if you read the document, it doesn't just say illegal immigration. It says there are good immigrants based on their reverence for Anglo-Saxon values. All of this is based on promoting the Tucker Carlson idea that Democrats are bringing in immigrants, even legal immigrants, to steal the democracy from white Americans. And Matt Gaetz, despite all of his scandals, continues to sign on to that. So keep all this in mind. Some of this is driven by the fact that Matt Gaetz is paying back Marjorie Taylor Greene, probably because she was the only person or one of the only people that stood up for him in Congress. But I think Matt Gaetz is making his plan loud and clear. He knows that what he did was disgusting, scumbag, criminal behavior. And now he knows that the only way he feels he can survive is by embracing the culture war 100%. And so if he has to align with the far right to distract from his own crimes, that's what he's going to do. But I have to say, I don't think it's going to work, because I don't think signing up with Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to keep the DOJ and the FBI off your doorstep, Matt.